Hey guys. Alright, back to just a basic MRE. This is a menu that I have not had before. It's a 2014 ration. You can tell down here by the date code. So 2014, 118th day. Packaged by MRE. So this is menu number 12. This is penne with vegetable sausage crumbles and a spicy tomato sauce. Well, this should be fun. It's almost like getting back to the basics. Have our peelable seal right on top. Sometimes these are super easy to open up, and sometimes no. Man, I think they super glued this one together. Finally got my thumbs in there. And again, in MRE tradition, it is double bagged. At least this one has these nice little tear notches or edges. And let's take a look at what we got. Alright, that says some penne whole wheat pasta. That is interesting. I was expecting it to be in one type of one combined thing, which it could be. Accessory pack. We'll take a look at that in a second. Pretzel sticks. Wheat snack bread. Of course, you're having carbs. What better to have except more carbs? Some lemon lime beverage powder. Chocolate chip toaster pastry. Some of these things, it doesn't seem like they spend a whole lot of time trying to make sure that things go with other things. But that's something, this is one of the most treasured items. Chocolate peanut butter. Okay, now we've got a toaster pastry, chocolate peanut butter, and then we've got chocolate pudding dessert powder. MRE spoon. We get the pepper sauce, ration heater, and a hot beverage bag. Let's take a look at the accessory packet. Alright, and this is accessory pack A, and it was packaged on the 97th day of 2014. Creamer, coffee, salt, sugar, moist towelette, toilet paper, matches, and of course your Chiclets gum. I know these are designed for like combat troops and, you know, really intense training and all that, but to call this a vegetarian and only essentially have this and some wheat snack bread, everything else is essentially a dessert. Your chocolate peanut butter, your toaster pastry, and chocolate dessert pudding. Yeah. Well, the longest part of this ration is going to be getting our main to heat up. And I've really started putting a little bit of salt in each one of these rations to make sure that this heater activates. It doesn't have to be a lot. Then we'll put our main or our entree inside. And then about that ounce and a half of water. Now I'm hoping that this blasts off, so I'm going to get it inside of this cardboard sleeve. Maybe. We'll get this in this cardboard sleeve. And then we'll get that water on that activation pad. And I can feel it kicking in a little bit. Man. And we'll set that on our rock or something. And we have 2 more items that we have to add water to. This calls for 4 ounces of water, and I believe this calls for, yep, 12 ounces for my lemon lime beverage drink. We'll start off with the chocolate pudding. All right, make sure that you shake all the stuff to the bottom of the container. Wow, didn't mean to tear that much off, but what you're gonna do, 4 ounces of water, and really get down in here with that spoon and give it a mix in these corners. Okay, I was gonna be slick and I was gonna pre-fill my hot beverage bag full of 12 ounces of water. But the thing is, and this might be hard to see, but right here is where the Army says 12 ounces, and right here is where the real world measuring says 12 ounces of water is. Pretty much for all your rations from now on, add at least an ounce or 2 less of water. Because even adding 4 ounces of water to my pudding, I think I'm going to have a chocolate soup as opposed to that. Even with this thing compact, it's still about a ½ inch above that 12 ounce line. Now for a little hack for those of you at home. If you're using your hot beverage bag and you've already got it pre-filled, just set it inside of a coffee cup or a cup, and it'll be a lot easier to pour in your beverage into the container. Get that lovely lime green. Man, this stuff just keeps coming and coming and coming. Just a little left in there. We'll seal this up and give it the G. Schultz jiggle. Okay, I'm going to forego the coffee today, but I've also got my moist towelette and the rest of my salt, my chiclets, and of course my MRE spoon. Well, let's grab everything else that we have and get it on the tray. So we've got the chocolate chip toaster pastry, and it's in a kind of a different bag that I'm used to seeing. Has a small little tear notch on the side instead of all those little zigzag perforations. And for the first time, it's not wrapped in a whole separate Pop-Tart foil bag. I guess they're finally listening to us. Have the wheat snack bread. Looks to be still in good condition. Pretzel sticks. I don't think I recall having pretzel sticks. Just taking out the absorber. And those are squared away too. I usually end up having a large pile of pretzel dust or cookie dust or something similar. And then, of course, we've got the chocolate peanut butter spread. Let's give this a real good knead. And we'll figure out what we're going to put it on. I'm assuming this, or you could just save this for currency out in the field, or eat this on its own for energy. Oh, and then also we've got this pepper sauce for our crumbles. Okay, it's been about 11 minutes. This thing is warm. It's never going to get super, super hot, at least not with this type of ration heater. It's not designed for that. But we'll get it out of that packet. Because it's wet, I'm just going to wipe it down with a paper towel or whatever I've got. Out in the field, I'd probably just use my pant leg. Why not? Just did it with my pant leg. So let me open this up. And there's the spicy tomato sauce with the penne. It looks pretty good. It smells pretty good. Let's get all of that on here. Grab our lemon lime beverage, stick it over here where everybody can see its, I don't know, hazy greenness. It kind of looks like it came out of a Fallout series. Anyway. Alright. Well, why this is still nice and warm. See, it has a large penne pasta. And again, we've got all of these peppers and everything in here. And those spicy crumbles. So in this you have, of course, it's the wheat penne pasta. You have the vegetarian crumbles with some tomato paste and some red and green bell pepper. Let's get you a little close up on some of this, and you can really see the sauce is really nice and thick. You can see a little bit of the green and the red bell pepper. Let's give this a taste. I guess the sauces are supposed to be like that TVP or textured vegetable protein. It doesn't taste that bad. It does have a nice little give to it when you bite into it. However, this is kind of bland. So we're going to add some pepper sauce to the party to help wake it up a little bit. All right. See how much. Oh, I was expecting it to be red or something, but of course it wasn't. It's kind of clear. And I'm going to add just a dash of salt. This would be perfect for crushed red pepper, or of course if you just had black pepper in your accessory packet, which we don't have. Now let's give it a try. And again, you can see those vegetarian sausage crumbles on there. Now that's much better. It gives it that nice little punch, that nice kick that you need. Oh, I like that. That's good. And that's why, unlike other reviewers, when I put hot sauce and stuff, I don't mix it all in, because I don't want that beautiful hot sauce diluted with anything. I just want it nice and get that nice punch. Try some of our Atomic lemon lime powder. And if you've ever had like lemon lime Gatorade, it's very similar in taste. Now with your wheat snack bread, of course, you could always tear some of this up and place it in there, or use this as the shovel to eat it from, which we'll try that right now. Stick it in here, get it all down, give that a try. This is all very soft, so this gives this a little more of a bite. And one thing that we used to do, we didn't have like wheat snack bread when I was in, it came in like a single packet, but we would actually take our bread and hold it up against a muffler or put it on the engine block, and it kind of toasted the outsides to give it that nice toasted kind of crunchiness that everybody likes. Well, let's grab our chocolate peanut butter spread. For those of you who have not seen this before, I'll put a little bit on this side of the toaster pastry. Man, that looks like it has seen better days. So of course we have the chocolate chip toaster pastry and some of the peanut butter chocolate spread. And this thing keeps trying to fall apart and crumble apart on me. All right. I might have to eat my words because that actually works. That tastes good. And I know you're all thinking, man, you forgot the pudding. You could also put this inside of your pudding. I had to leave it off because I ran out of spots, as it were. So we will try to get this chocolate pudding out of here into the tray and not all over the workstation. Now, the thing I've always had kind of an issue with this chocolate pudding is they actually have this already made. It's caffeinated chocolate pudding. So why in the world would you use powder and have it already made? I don't know. Guess some bean counter somewhere said, hey, it'd be a great idea. But I'm sure this chocolate powder is very versatile in the field, so you don't have to just make pudding with it. Try some of the pretzel sticks. Just ordinary pretzel sticks, a little bit of salt on them. Yep, they taste good. So everything on here will go sort of together if you have some imagination and you kind of force it. Let's try this chocolate pudding, of course, after I clean off this contamination. It's pretty firm, almost like real pudding that you would make at home. A little more liquidy, I suppose. Definitely some lumps in there, of course. It's not like that you have a blender or anything, or a nice spatula to help fold everything together and make it all nice, but not too shabby. Well, everybody, this was a review of a 2004 menu number 12, Penne with vegetable sausage crumbles in spicy tomato sauce. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually going to have some of this for my dinner this evening, and I will see you for my next review. Bye.